This is going to be a close one, I think. YouTube's favorite designer fragrance tournament continues. The clock starts now. Number 42 goes head-to-head versus number 61 of my top 100 list that I posted eons ago. What's going on, YouTube fragrance family? Welcome to Mark Madness to see which fragrance will be YouTube's king of the designer game. Let's take a look at the contestants in this matchup. We're taking a look at number 61 from the house of Burberry, and this is Burberry Touch for men. Number 42 in my top 100 list was from the house of Lolita Lempicka, which we hear nothing about in this new YouTube community, but a great lineup. And this one is the original Masculin. This bottle is a little different than what you saw in the thumbnails because this is a limited edition, but it is the same juice inside of the original Masculin from Lolita Lempicka. They're both situated in streets. That's Al. What's going on, brother? In his bracket. His link is down below if you haven't subscribed to Al. What a great person in our fragrance community. So let's start it off. Let me delve into these two fragrances. We always start with the underdog. Let's take a look at Burberry Touch. And Burberry Touch, a fragrance that doesn't get too much love in the community. There's some people that really like this fragrance, and others kind of feel like it's nothing that great. Burberry Touch for me is at least a top 5 from the Burberry house in the men's lineup, which isn't a very strong top 5 to be quite honest, but still I think is a solid release. It smells like a close cousin of Brit. I think the people that wouldn't like Burberry Brit probably wouldn't like this. Not that they're the same. I just feel like, I don't know. I still think it's a very solid release from Burberry. Easy to wear. It's a musky, violet, and peppery type fragrance. There's some soft woods back in this fragrance. Longevity, solid. Projections, fairly average on this one. Solid for spring and fall, for seasons. Again, just like Brit, this one works very well for some, and others it just doesn't stand out. Overall, I think it's a solid release from the house of Burberry. Now let's delve into the number 42 rated Masculin from Lolita Lempicka. A solid one from the brand. If you like this one, there is flankers to this fragrance that are actually also very solid. So this one is known as the black licorice of the fragrance game, and oh man, it's black licorice. It's got a lot more personality than this thing. One of the best scents that has black licorice. If you love the smell of black licorice, I know a lot of people don't, but this one really just hits it on the nail with it. It's backed up with some sweetness, some vanilla in this fragrance. There's a lot of vanilla in Masculin. This fragrance screams fall and winter to me, and it has excellent longevity and above average projection. A very solid scent, and Lolita Lempicka, obviously criminally underrated in our YouTube community, but still, they haven't released a lot of fragrances for men, but this one is a standout from the brand. So, Masculin versus Burberry Touch. You know the rules, you know what to do. If you don't, I show you two fragrances. They go head-to-head in this video. The loser bows out, the winner moves on to the second round. There's a 24-hour shot clock. Once I've posted this video on YouTube, all of YouTube has 24 hours to vote on their favorite in the comments below. How do they win? You guys, the subscribers, you are the ones that are voting these sent into the second round. Any vote that's not clear, obviously, is not going to be counted. There are PDFs down below if you want to check out the brackets. There's 2 brackets, the heart and base notes brackets. You can follow along, you can print them, and you can keep them on your desktop if you wish to do so. There are results that are in Hermes versus Guerlain. 2 very solid brands here. This is obviously Vetiver, a classic in the game, and then Jardin sur le Nil, which is a beautiful Jean-Claude Helena, maybe one of his best. So with a score of, we got 40 to 32. Damn, only 8 votes separated these two. Guerlain's Vetiver hits the bin. So Hermes, another one moves on from the house of Hermes and Jardin Solennel, a solid release. Happy to see it in the second round. So thank you everyone that did vote in that bracket, and of course everybody that voted in this bracket. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.